What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to react to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Lots of the cover, so before we get into it, make sure you smash that like button. Let's try to hit 100 likes. And of course, hit that subscribe button. Let's get straight into it. So we're going to start off by talking about two Spanish wingers. We'll first start off with Fernando Torres, who obviously had a fantastic game yesterday against Germany, bagged the hat-trick. Koeman came out after the game saying Barcelona tried to sign Fernando Torres in December of 2019. Their approach was an operation with Monchu plus money. Valencia didn't accept it, and in the end, the player went to Manchester City for $25 million plus $12 million in variables. So there's Barcelona again, slipping up on another decent player. Obviously, he had a fantastic game yesterday, was man of the match, got a hat-trick against Germany, Manuel Neuer. Germany's Germany, right? And he's been doing so well for City. Obviously, he can play on both wings, and he's been playing a lot as a number 9 under City too, because they have a lot of injuries. So he's been playing as a number 9 there as well. And that's another player that Barcelona slipped out on. It's just, you always like to hear it every time it happens, you know? For example, let's say I go to City and I, bag 5 goals in 5 games. Someone will come out saying, oh, this guy almost joined Barcelona. Just like yesterday, just like the other day when they're talking about Pedri almost joining Real Madrid. Always happens, but he is a good player. Maybe he'll join Barcelona in the future. We shall see. The next Spanish winger we're going to be talking about is Adama Traore. Now, he did play for Barcelona. I actually did see him play for Barcelona. This next one's coming in from goals, and Adama Traore has freeze contract negotiations with Wolves and wants to return to Spain. Barcelona and Real Madrid are looking at the player. Now, let me know in the comments below, would you take Adama Traore back in Barcelona? Because I'm sitting on the fence with this one. It depends how much he costs. It depends his wages. But, we are lacking wingers. If you keep in mind, we play with 2 wingers. So you would assume that we need 4 wingers, a starter plus a backup in case of injuries. For example, as Fati gets injured. Right now in the Barcelona squad, we have 3 natural wingers. Ansu Fati, Francisco Trincao, and Ousmane Dembele. If you want to classify Messi as a winger, then you can, but he's been playing in the center throughout the whole season. So we have 3 wingers for a 4-winger formation in the sense that we need backup. So we are lacking wingers. Adama Traore is a quality player. He's obviously played for Barcelona before. I've seen him play under Tata Martino. He played a little bit under Luis Enrique in that treble season. He is, a Barcelona La Masia graduate. And I'm inclined to take him if he's on the cheap. Obviously, he is coming near to the end of his contract with Wolves. I don't really know if he's the Barcelona type of player. We don't know if he's going to grow. He's been linked all over the place. He's been doing so well at Wolves, especially when he moved from Middlesbrough. So would I take a gamble on it? I think I would. If he's cheap and he won't take that much wages, I think I would take the gamble on him. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. This next one's coming in from Sport, so I'll take it with a pinch of salt, saying that English clubs West Ham United, West Bromwich Albion, and Leeds United have shown interest in Martin Braithwaite and have asked Barcelona about his situation. I'm just telling you guys this, just to let you guys know that there are clubs interested in Martin Braithwaite. Thank God. You know what? I would love to see him at Leeds United. I would love to see Martin Braithwaite at Leeds, especially under Bielsa, with his system, with his formation. I think he'd do really well there. Obviously, he's been linked with West Ham since he's joined the club, so West Ham have always been interested in him. So I would like to see him go to West Ham or Leeds. Or West Bromwich Albion probably gonna get relegated. If they can, cough up 10 million, something like that, I think Barcelona would take their hand off, because he's a player who gets a few minutes here and there, hasn't scored, doesn't play much. A freaking number 9 for Barcelona, so I think Barcelona are inclined to take the offers, so hopefully they make an offer in January and we can sell Braithwaite. But I'm just here to let you guys know that there are clubs interested in Braithwaite. This next one's coming in from Miguel Rico, saying that Barcelona interprets that Ansu Fati's contract ends in 2024, but Mendes and his father understand that it expires in 2022. The board recommend the new president that Ansu must renew for 5 years until 2026. Now, it looks like there's a bit of confusion in Ansu Fati's contract, because if his contract expires in 2022, we need to renew him ASAP Reno. But we all heard about this probably just after the season started, that he had a 2-year trigger that Barcelona could extend his contract automatically. And it looks like his agent and his father aren't really note of that. And Barcelona, they know of it. They're like, oh yeah, we have a 2-year contract extension trigger. We can trigger that anytime we want. And they're like, no, it expires in 2022. So Wagwan, where's the new contract? So it looks like there's confusion there. Hopefully they can sort that out, because if Ansu Fati goes into the last year of his contract, I will be worried. You know why? Because Jorge Mendes is his agent, and he loves to do business. Look at all his agents, all the Portuguese men, Cristiano Ronaldo. He finds them a move no matter what. So I am a little bit scared on this. Hopefully Barcelona could, get to the communications well with the agent and the father, letting them know that the contract actually ends in 2024. And if it doesn't, we need to get that contract renewal ASAP. So hopefully they can sort that out soon. So the next part of this video is all going to be build up for the Atletico Madrid game. Since there's no news, all the news outlets have just been talking about this game, so we're going to cover it. First off, Mundo Deportivo came out with 2 big articles. First one saying that Ronald Koeman will have to retouch the Barcelona XI against Atletico at the Wanda after the injuries of Busquets and Ansu Fati. It's time for Pjanic, who will form the duo with Jong for the first time in La Liga, and it's also possible that Coutinho could return to the starting XI. I don't see Coutinho getting into the starting lineup. I think this is just MD going with the big names. I think Koeman will start Pedri. I think Coutinho just coming back from injury is a bit of a risk. But we'll talk about Pedri in a minute because maybe he suffered an injury as well. So if he's injured, Coutinho will start in that left wing position because we have no one else. I think it will be Pedri ahead of him if they're both fit and ready to go. And it will be 100% Pjanic and Jong in that double pivot for the first time in La Liga, which is shocking, which means they've only played together in the Champions League. Hopefully they can form that partnership that we saw in the Champions League in La Liga. Also coming from Mundo Deportivo saying that Koeman wants to polish some aspects of his system, and one of the strengths is the Jong-Messi connection. Koeman wants the two to combine more on the pitch because the stats say they do little. So it looks like Koeman wants De Jong and Messi to connect more. The stats say that they don't really connect that much, if not at all. He wants that to get polished up. Hopefully he can find the balance in the system to have them connect very often, because we all know that De Jong plays on the left side of the double pivot and Messi's more to the right side in the middle of the field. So they are quite a distance apart. If Jordi Alba and Messi can connect, then so can Frenkie De Jong and Messi. And Koeman wants that to get really, really strong. So if they can do that, and hopefully he can find the right, touches and tones in the system to make that possible. This next one comes in from MD saying that Pedro received a serious blow against Faroe Islands and has been needing treatment in recent days. He didn't play yesterday versus Israel as a precaution. Barca called the RFEF and it was agreed that he should not play and he can rest so he can be fully capable of playing the Atletico Madrid game. So it looks like Pedro may be coming into this game a bit injured, so we are lacking a little bit of numbers in this game. Hopefully everyone said he's going to be fit and ready to go and he should be fine. But is it a concern that he did get a blow against the Faroe Islands, and we need to be more precautious? Like I said, this international break is a complete waste of time. Players are just overplaying players just for money and just for revenue. I think Toni Kroos had a great point when he came out and they said that the other day, I think it was. Also, he had a little negative Bamiyang, but don't really care about that. If you want to do international break, you want to play 1 game, 2 games, that's fine. But what's the point of having friendlies? Like, look at everyone's getting COVID positive. Like today when I woke up this morning, Salah's positive, Mohamed Elneny's positive, and Said Klasness is positive. It's like every day this player's getting positive. Like, what's the point of international break? If you want to do it all in one little place, fine. But you're having them travel to this country, this country, this country, like all over the place. Playing like 5-6 games during the international break. It's ridiculous. And it's all about this, the P's, the money game. So it's terrible to see. And the problem is that they make it so competitive that the coaches can't even rotate. Like, you look at they integrated the UEFA Nations League 2 years ago so they can make friendlies more competitive. And you have De Jong playing every single game. You have Roberto playing every single game, and they don't rotate anymore. And it's just sad to see. And hopefully something changes, but it probably won't because it's all about the money. So back on Pedri, he should be fit and ready to go. Hopefully we'll see in training how he does. And if he's not fit, they'll probably announce it on Friday before the game. So hopefully he'll be fine. This next one's coming in from sports, and Antonio Materia Lahoz is the leading candidate to be the referee for Atletico Madrid versus Barcelona on Saturday. We get the worst referee again in a big match. I don't know why they keep giving Lahoz the big matches. He just wants to make it all about himself. He wants to give, yellow cards, talk to Leo. Oh, Leo, calma, tranquilo. It's like, bruh, he always makes it about himself. Crap referee. To be honest, all the Spanish referees are crap. I've probably seen like 1 or 2 decent referees. He always gets a big game, so it's really no surprise. So next one's coming in from Miguel saying injury update. Ronald Araujo will not feature against Atletico Madrid. He was injured on October 28th against Juventus. He is still in the training alone and outside of the group dynamics, so the presence of him on Saturday is ruled out. So Araujo looks like he's going to be still out for another few weeks because he's not even training with the first team. He's not even training at the, camp now, so it will be a little bit of a while for Araujo. Maybe he's a little bit behind schedule. Not too sure. But the fact that he's not even training in the training center is a little bit worrying. So he may be out for another 1 to 3 weeks, I would say. Hopefully he can make a speedy recovery, but he will be ruled out for Atletico Madrid. Also, we got an injury update on Sergio Busquets. Barcelona tweeted today, medical news, the club's medical service have confirmed that Busquets has a left knee sprain. So it looks like he will be out for the game. I think he will 100% be out for the game against Atletico Madrid. 100% out for the game against Dynamo Kiev and on the midweek. He'll be looking for that Osasuna game on the weekend. If not, he'll try to make the Ferran Torres game next week. So he will be missing the next 2. I know that sounds a little bit confusing, but he will be missing the next 2 games 100%. He'll be eyeing the Osasuna game a week on Saturday. If he doesn't make that, he'll probably make the Champions League 2 weeks from now against Ferran Torres away. So he won't be out for too long, 1 to 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks at max. Left knee sprain is not really that big of a serious injury, so expect Busquets to be back in 1 to 2 weeks. The last thing we're going to talk about in this video comes from Juan Martin, and he talks about the partnership between De Jong and Pjanic. So he starts out by saying De Jong and Pjanic will form the double pivot at the Wanda Metropolitano. They played 227 minutes together. In that period, Barcelona only conceded 1 goal, which is the penalty, and scored 7, which means 1 every 30 minutes. The Bosnian can displace Busquets in the Gala XI. Both De Jong and Busquets started in Turin, where the team performed wonderfully. If they repeat the success against Atletico Madrid, Busquets' loss of ownership may be a reality. After more than a decade of being untouchable, Sergio Busquets' place is in danger. Let's little thread here from Juan, talking about the partnership of De Jong and Pjanic and how strong it is. So if they perform at the Wanda, if they perform against Dynamo Kiev, it could force Busquets out of the lineup. This will be the first time ever that Busquets has been dropped as CDM, because he's always been our CDM since back in 2009, and he hasn't been challenged for that spot. We brought in Andre Gomes, Alex Song as backups. Never came to fruition, and looks like now he is going to get pushed out. We'll have to see. We can't rush to any conclusions. We have to see De Jong and Pjanic at the Wanda and against Dynamo Kiev away. Both away games, both difficult. I think they'll do the job. I think Koeman knows he'll do the job, and once they perform together so well, he won't be able to put Busquets back into that lineup. So it all depends on the performance this Saturday at the Wanda, and we'll see how they perform. So that's my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and let me know your comments down below. Let me know what you think on Ferran Torres joining Barcelona. Of course, let me know your thoughts on the 6-0 defeat from Germany versus Spain. Adama Traore at Barcelona, would you take him? And of course, your thoughts on the Atletico Madrid game. Do you think we're going to win? Do you think it's going to be difficult? Let me know all down below. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care, and Forza Barca.